Good morning, everyone. The Vibe Kage here with part 2 of the most viewed video on my channel with 3,000 views. Holy shit. Uh, so, part 2 of what if Deku was cheated on. And I'm gonna backtrack to the day where he's gonna clap midnight for y'all because 3,000 views is nothing to scoff at. So, y'all get that scene. But before that scene, someone had to talk to Izuku after his Ingenium fight, who just doesn't, who needs some clarification on what happened to Izuku, the Izuku she knew. Because I'm gonna say he's the one who helped design her audio glove ones that help her do sound attacks from her fists. And yeah, I'm gonna just say he's helped her a lot too, because why not? Mei mostly helped 1B, and she and Izuku helped 1A. So that's how he knew, because he was just the slight better inventor, or a much better thinker. Because why not? So I'm gonna change the photo real quick. Pausing. Booyah. So Jiro, she stomps her foot at the wall right as Izuku's about to turn, and she's asking Izuku, what the hell was up with that power? Like, you go AWOL after you and Uraraka break up, like literally. Like, I get, like, I'm not mad that you didn't want to build support course items for, like, Iida and Uraraka, but, like, you kind of shut off everyone at 1B. Like, shoved us all into, like, 1B's Mei Hatsume. Like, and then I hear you still trained with Momo and Bakugo? What was up with that? Like, I was on your side the entire time. Like, I was mad at Uraraka too. And Izuku's just like tilting his head. And he is smiling, just not blushing. Just to clarify, this is just one of the few photos I could find. So imagine tattooed Deku that you just saw, and then he's giving her a smirk, and she's just like staring at Izuku, like questioning what the fuck is going on. Izuku then, he's just like, oh, you better bust a move right now. So congratulations, those who waited. Izuku then, like, he caresses Jiro's knee, and then, like, he tickles it, causing it to bend. Her foot falls from the wall, and she falls forward, and Izuku catches her with his open arm. And I'm gonna turn up the brightness so I can, like, there we go. I have enough battery percentage. That way I can notice when my phone about to cut to black, so I can stop it. Okay. So yeah. Izuku then catches Jiro, and I'll say he's still holding on to her leg, because he want to get close. And he hugs Jiro. And Jiro's blushing, like, Izuku, what are you? And he's just like, I'm sorry. Like, when I woke up from the coma, like, Momo and Bakugo were just there, and I guess I didn't really consider anyone else's feelings, but I'm not gonna lie, Jiro. I am kind of mad at myself that I didn't reach out to you. And Jiro's just like slowly starting to hug him back, just like wrapping her arms. She like places her face in his like chest, and like she's just accepting the hug right now. And Izuku's rubbing her back just a little bit, and she's just like, Izuku, what are you? And now he starts rubbing her thigh, and Jiro's not trying to admit the pleasure, and he whispers in Jiro's ear. I go like, so, what are you really mad about? Because he knew she was hiding something, and she's just like, no, don't, no, I'm not. Like, she's trying to pull away from Izuku, and Izuku, he does, like, say, okay, don't push away, I will let you go, but I don't want you to fall. So she stops resisting, like, to push away, and he does let her go, and now she's just, like, blushing, just like, no, there's nothing, it was just, and it's just like, I might be wrong, but I could have sworn I saw Momo whisper into your ear. What did she tell you? And Jiro's just like, nothing? And Izuku's just like, I can tell you're lying. Come on. He offers out his hand, and he's just like, I'll tell you what, if you don't want to say what Momo tells you, then let's just catch up with a cup of coffee. And Jiro's just like, Like, she's saying, but you're paying. And Izuku's just like, oh, I would have never dreamed of letting you pay. Come on, Earphone Jack. Because that's her hero name. And she's just, like, blushing, but, like, scowling at Izuku. And Izuku's just like, come on. Like, he offers his arm. He's just like, take it. Let's go. And so she does. And now she's blushing and looking down at the ground while they're walking. And this is when, and just for fun, Iida and Uraraka, like, see them together. Uraraka's just like, oh, fuck no, get off of it. That's my man. Because she sees the tattoo. She saw, like, how god tier Deku is right now. So, yeah. Jiro's just like, huh? And Izuku's just like, whoa. And boom. Just like an air wall forms. And Uraraka just like, bah! Cartoon, like, ran right into it. And she falls back. And she's just like, ow, what was? And Izuku just says, sent back. And yeah, she goes flying towards Iida. And it, like, pretty much shoves him into the wall. And he's just like, you villain. You hurt my bro. And then Izuku's just like, shut up before I cripple you two. And yeah. So he's just walking with Jiro. And Jiro's like, why am I turned on by that? Because aggressive Deku. Yeah. I'm sorry. Damn, that exotic woods. Jungle cake. Got me zen. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Back to the story. So Izuku and Jiro, they're at a cafe, and they start drinking their coffee. And Izuku goes into, like, minus the whole sex details with all his adventures. And he's still dating Yui, and so that's a thing, but it's, like, open-ish. Like, he even, like, tells Jiro, like, yeah, like, I've gone on multiple dates, and, like, it went from Fumiyu to Mitsuki, a few dates with Momo, some with Yui, Melissa Shield, and Jiro's just like, dates. Sure. You went on dates with them. Izuku smiles and he's saying, like, we're on a date right now, so you shouldn't be that jealous. Jiro starts blushing. He's like, I didn't know you thought this was a date. And he's just like, oh, do you not want this to be a date? Do you want to go on a different date? Like, he's spinning it right now. So yeah, and Jiro's just like, no, this is a good date. And Izuku smiles and is saying, cool, I like this. I've missed you. And then he, like, looks at her hair, and I'll say, like, it's just longer now. He's saying, I like how it's longer now. I just like the cute little heartbeat still. Jiro blushes because it's one of those things, like, if y'all don't notice, like, Jiro's hair, it has a heartbeat monitor. So Izuku compliments her on that because he knows. And yeah, she then looks at Izuku's shirt because he's wearing that System of a Down t-shirt. And she's just saying, like, when did you start listening to them? And she's just like, oh yeah, that's the thing. Fuyumi got me into him. And she's just like, she starts to pout. And Izuku's like, oh, I'm sorry. Do you not want me to mention the other girls? And Jiro's just like, well, it is kind of rude on a date. And Izuku's just like, How are you and Kaminari doing? Which Jiro's just like, we broke up a long time ago. And say, I knew that, but why? Well, after a while, like, the spark just kind of went away. Izuku chuckles and says, sparks, because he's electricity. And Jiro's just like, no, not that. It's just like, he wasn't as really being a romantic. He would forget our anniversary. He forgot my birthday. And on Valentine's Day, he spent it with Kirishima instead of me. And Izuku's just like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, makes me wonder. And Jiro's just like, huh? And Izuku's just like, no, nothing. Maybe Kaminari just didn't know how good he had it. And yeah. I don't know if I said this, but Jiro is Temari level thick right now, so some water. Oh, that is good water. Oh, fuck. You ever drink water and it hits your soul? Oh, it was one of those moments. Anyway, back to the story. Jiro is blushing because Izuku is being very charming. And so Izuku then asked Jiro if she would like to come back to his place one night. Which Jiro's just like, I don't know what you're thinking about. And Deku's just like, oh no, I bought the new System of a Down album. I don't know if they have a new album. I'm just bullshitting this. Let me dream. Anyway, I bought the new System of a Down album. I was hoping we could jam to it sometime. And Jiro's just like, oh, I'm free tomorrow night. And Izuku's just like, I don't know. I actually have things to do tomorrow night. And by things, he means he was going to a club. So, yeah, no. That's gonna be rescheduled for a little bit. But, well, that scene at least. However, Izuku drives Jiro back to his place because they have cars now because they're in college. So, yeah. I'm gonna say he has a black... what's a good car? Fuck. Comment what kind of car Izuku should drive. It's a black car. The comment with the most likes wins. I don't know, but yeah, no. So it's in the. They're in the car. Izuku walks her to her door, and Jiro's like blushing because like she knows what Izuku has done, and she wants him to, but she's just like, do I really just? What if I'm not like starting to question? And Izuku just lifts up her chin and kisses her, and Jiro's just like, oh shit, wet floor. I'm not even sorry about that. But no, Izuku then like brings her in close, and he then does the same position he had her in earlier, where he has one hand on her thigh and he lifts it up, starts rubbing the back of it and rubbing her back, and Jiro, she's feeling up on his muscles, and I'll say this is when Izuku does the snap trick. And her bra comes undone. If y'all don't know the snap trick, fuck. It's pretty much you have your one finger under the bra, one over. You go by the hooks, and then you just snap your fingers, and it should just unhook it. Like, depending on how many hooks there is. There. Educational. No. Bad. So no, he does the snap trick on Jiro, and Jiro's just like, oh my god, did he just... And yeah, Izuku then, he removes it, and she's just like, I'm gonna need that, like, she then covers her chest, and Izuku's just like, it's only fair. And Jiro's just like, oh my god, he is not wrong. So, he starts kissing on her neck, little by little, nibbling, and one hand is now playing with Jiro's tatas, tuning in the radio, changing the dial, if you know what I mean. Looking for the proper radio signal to get the right sound. Oh, fuck. I can't believe this. Fuck, I'm horrible. Anyway, yeah, so he's playing around with her dials. Y'all should know what I mean. Come on. Shouldn't be that hard. And, so yeah. And one leg is still, like, on her thigh. Like, making sure it's getting attention. Because, yeah. Izuku then pulls away, and Jiro's just like, what? And he's just saying, like, oh, I thought you, like, what's going on? Like, Jiro's just like, wait, why'd you stop? No, come back. And Izuku's just like, he pulls out his phone, and he starts talking to someone, and, fuck, who do I want to be talking to? You know, I'm going to say it was Mitsuki who was calling him, asking him what he's doing, and he's just saying, oh, he was on a date right now. Yeah. And so Mitsuki's just like, "Aw, that's no fair. I wanted you right now." And Izuku's just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to get back to you." And like, he hangs up, and then Jiro's just like, "Fuck, I can't believe I almost went all the way with him." So she's just like, "This was nice." And like, she goes inside, and Izuku's just like, "Oh, fuck, damn it." And Jiro's just like, before she closes the door, she like peeks out and says, "Oh, next time, put your phone on Do Not Disturb." And like, she closes the door, and Izuku's just like, fuck. So close. I had to. So, let's see. Izuku then, like, he suffers blue balls tonight. I had to do it to him once. Just once. Anyway, I'll say, like, it's the day right before class will start, and he goes out to a bar. It's the midnight scene, y'all. Y'all are welcome. Do. Doing it in the bathroom. What? Back to the story. So, Izuku, he's drinking. Like, he got, like, the bartender's, like, not really asking for ID. Fuck it. It's a chick. He was flirting. Free drinks. Izuku got it. So, yeah. Izuku then, from there, excuse me, I'll say a very voluptuous black-haired woman, the rated R hero, Midnight. What was her name? What up? Nimiri. And I'm saying she's wearing this. Fuck it. I went just to like fan art, and like here you can see, I'm just on Google right now. This is what she's wearing. Something close to her like hero outfit, just her actual glasses, not like the mask costume. So she wearing this, and Izuku like, oh, I'm gonna have to wreck this shit up. Oh my god. There we go. I got my neck to crack. Whew, much better. I'm cold still. Turned up the heater. Like, I'm probably gonna pause this and drive home because I did not smoke like near my house. I was just getting the mail. Like, I was just checking it because I never checked it during the weekend. So yeah, there was nothing. So I'm gonna pause this, drive home, and I'll be right back. Alright then, I'm back. It's like 18 degrees outside, so I have a little heater right next to me because I want to be extra warm, guys. So yeah, so Izuku, once he sees Midnight, aka, no, Midnight is the hero name of Nimori, I want to believe. Yeah, that sounds right, Nimori. 99% sure, so I'm gonna stick with it. Even if it's wrong, fuck it, I don't care. Here we go. Izuku looks at the bartender, asks for 2 drinks so he can go to Midnight. She's just saying, I got you. So she pours Midnight's 2 favorite special drinks. And yeah, so he goes over. He starts flirting it up. Midnight's just like, oh, aren't you a cute boy? Like, so she starts licking her lips because she likes the youth. Because cougar-esque personality, my guys. And yeah, Izuku is then like, he's surprised that he brought her whips and handcuffs. And she's just saying, it's a fashion accessory. And Izuku's just like, he wouldn't mind her cuffing him. And Midnight's just like, oh? Do you know what you're asking? And Izuku's just like, oh yeah. Most definitely. And Izuku's just saying, we could take turns. Like, show me how you use the whip, and then I can show you how to properly use it. And Midnight's just like, oh, alright then, kid. We finna see. And yeah, this is gonna be, damn. I have to tap into some memories because I dated a girl who was into bondage, so I know how this goes. So it's really fucking weird, but This is gonna go down. Izuku, he's pretty much gonna let Midnight have her dominatrix thing first, and then he's gonna be the dom. So yeah, and Midnight is very like, most guys don't really handle the dom phase well with me, so we'll see. So like they knock back the drinks, and they're instantly going back to her place. She's just like, damn, I didn't think, like, all I did was just show up and I'm already leaving. I guess this works. I'll have time to get ready for school tomorrow. Ooh, so she thinks it's about to. Ooh, I'm only at 20 minutes. I guess this should be detailed for y'all. Flashbacks, just. Alright, let's go. So when they get back to the place, Izuku instantly just rips off Midnight's top, and she's just like, oh, you motherfucker. And he's just like, punish me. And he says it with a smirk, and Midnight's just like, ooh, he's already started the game. Fuck. Alright then. So she like slaps Izuku on the cheek, and he's just like, you gotta do better than that. I have a high pain tolerance. Midnight just like is squealing inside her head, just like, oh fuck. This is gonna be one hell of a night. So yeah, she pretty much just straps Izuku onto a leather bed. Like, he's cuffed on all fours. Like, cuffed on, like... I'ma ignore that dude, because he ghosted me last day. Like literally. A 14-hour, like, opened, seen, no response. So I ain't doing shit right now with him. It be like that if y'all gonna ask me for shit and then I answer and y'all don't do. That's disrespectful to me, so suffer. Anyway, Izuku, like, he's handcuffed to the bed and he's smiling, just like I'll say she has him like in a leather pant, like, yeah, like leather trunks right now. Where it's just like, she could see that it's bulging out, and she's just like, holy fuck. If it's sticking out this much right now, is it like a fucking arm? Is this a tripod human? Oh, fuck. I gotta do these jokes, because it's fun. So, Izuku, he's just smiling, and he's just like, oh, so you're bringing out the whip? Sweet. This kind of snaps her back into reality, because she's just like, oh, okay, I get to punish the kid first. Drinking some orange Gatorade, because it's cold, and, like, I don't want to get sick, because if I get sick, these videos is going to be on hiatus, and y'all gonna lose your shit. So, yeah. Izuku, like, Midnight then gets on the couch. Well, it's a leather thing, so it supports everything. She gets on, and then she's like, places her, like, she just slowly starts wandering her leg around Izuku's, like, running it across Izuku's thigh. Not with her heel, but like with the toes. And Izuku's just like smiling, enjoying the sensation. And Midnight is picking up that he is like being a very good submissive pet. So what she does is she's just like, she whips him right on the chest, and Izuku's still smiling, and she's just like, I don't remember giving you permission to smile. So she whips him again, and Izuku's just like, oh, I can't help but to smile. This is too exciting. And I'll say that, like, one of the buttons on the leather pants, trunks that he's wearing, just like bursts out, and Midnight is just realizing, oh shit, it's starting to break free. How do I handle this? So what she does is then she's just like, bad boy, and like she starts, y'all, okay, this is BDSM shit, so if y'all wondering why it's this extreme, it's because it's Midnight's play, and y'all want Midnight to play, so she fucking playing, guys. She starts stepping on Izuku's crotch, like, saying, like, how dare you, like, ruin that. And she's, like, surprised because it's pushing back against her foot. She's like, what the fuck? I'm trying to step on him, but it's pushing back. And Izuku's just like, you gotta try harder than that. And she's like, I'm trying to stomp on you, boy. What the fuck? And Izuku, like, he picks up on it. Like, this is, like, pretty much all her strength trying to go like that. And Izuku's just like, go like, maybe you're not strong enough to be the Dom. And Izuku, like, he breaks out one of the handcuffs, grabs her leg, and, like, sweeps her. He then breaks free of all his restraints. And Midnight's just like, you little... And then, like, Izuku then just starts biting on her neck, sucking on it, like, leaving some hickeys. And Midnight's just like, what the... And, like, he has her pinned down. Like, her wrists are down. Izuku, like, has one leg covering both of her thighs. And, yeah. Midnight's just like, this is not how a sub plays. And Izuku's just saying, I never said how long I was going to be a sub. And judging by how you're struggling, I think it's the proper way to switch the roles. And Midnight's just like, if you... And Izuku then just makes out with her. He sticks his tongue in her mouth, like telling her to shut up. And now he places a hand on her throat. And she's just like, oh my god. Fuck. This kid, I have greatly underestimated this. This David and Goliath battle ends with a loss for her. So, yeah. Izuku then, like, rips off her full body latex suit and then just starts biting on her nipples and pinching them, licking them. And Midnight's just moaning out, like, saying not to be rough. And Izuku's just like, you don't get to say how I get to do my things. You just get to enjoy. Feel honored that you get to be joining me. And Midnight's just like, holy fuck, he said the right shit. Because, skloosh. Like, she came. And Izuku's just like, I didn't even do shit here. So he just, like, rips it off. And he just starts spreading it open, playing with it. And Midnight's just like, stop, that's embarrassing. And Izuku's just like, aw, but you got it so dirty. I guess I will be I'll treat you well, my pet. Let me lick this clean. And Midnight's just like, holy fuck, this kid is a pro. I have greatly underestimated this. Because when Izuku starts licking, it's the tongue tornado. And I'm gonna say, because it's part devil, he can elongate his tongue to, like, go out at least 6 inches. Which Midnight was like, what the fuck? It went into, oh my god, wow, it's, oh my god, wow, oh, shit like that. And Izuku's just like, and Midnight's just like, what? When he, like, quickly pulls out his tongue and licks his lips, he's saying, wow, this tastes really good. And Midnight's just like, what? Do you have a tongue quirk or something? And Izuku's just like, nah, it's just something I learned I could do. And Midnight's just like, okay. Because, like, it's now licked clean. And Izuku's just like, He starts, like, lightly rubbing her on the outside. And Midnight's squirming. And I say the position is, like, she's on, like, the back of her head with her body elevated. And Izuku is just, like, it's like almost like a 69 position, my guys. If y'all know what I mean. Like, so Midnight is seeing, like, the bulge right in her face. So she goes to touch it with her hand. And Izuku's just like, aw, are you impatient? So he just, like, completely just, he uses his word soul. He's just like, disintegrate. And the trunks just go away. And when Midnight sees the full Devil 14 schlong, she's just like, holy, because Izuku just, like, rammed it down her throat. And yeah, he throat fucking her. And like she's just like, and Izuku's just like, use your nose, breathe through your nose, and then it's just like, you know, like Izuku, like he pretty much is just making Midnight a sex doll to him. Cause yeah, and Izuku starts spanking her, and every time he does this, he can feel Midnight just like her throat like wrapping and like doing a unique suction. And yeah, it's going down. Izuku then goes back into tongue fucking her, which is like causing Midnight to convulse and twitch her whole body, which Izuku's just enjoying. Which he kind of like turns this into a standing 69, and Midnight is just like holy. And if y'all understood that, I'm ashamed of y'all. But I'm proud of y'all at the same time. Anyway. Oh, fuck. This is bringing back way too many memories. I hate you, Elizabeth. Ah, fuck. Anyway, aside the trash talk to my ex, don't worry about it. Izuku, like, he nuts down her throat while Midnight just squirts all over him. And when Izuku pulls out both his tongue and his, like, schlong out of her, she's, like, gasping. Like, just, like, what the and Izuku then says, bondage. Well, hold up, let me get a drink, because my lips are dry. Izuku then goes, bondage. And then all the strings and ropes that Midnight had, even her whip, they wrap around her. And they cause her thighs to shut together, like one leg tied to one another. Her arms are now tied behind her back. The ropes are in between her breastises, going around her body, a little bit around her throat, and towards that area. They're wrapping around her feet into, like, everywhere. And it has her in, like, this special makeshift rope swing. Which Midnight is just like, what the fuck? And Izuku, like, he's just looking at Midnight. And he's just like, oh, yeah. I love where this is going. And before Midnight could say anything, Izuku's just like, ball gag. And then boom, one of the ball gags just wraps around her mouth and just like shuts. And Midnight's just like, in her head, she's just like, I won't be able to walk tomorrow. And I've already used up my sick days. Because I'll just say she's known to this kind of shit, so she can't call out of it. At least not her first day. So yeah, that's a thing. So when Izuku, before he like fully puts it in, he's just like smacking it, like, yeah, on the outside. Oh fuck, I'm so fucking horrible. This is gonna be a tough thing to explain to God when I go into Heaven's Gate. They're like, why did you do this? Because the people needed it. And God is just like, alright, then go in. Turns out it was a slide down to hell. Satan's just like, I love the videos, man. They're like, bet. Do I get AC in my room? Yeah, sure, why not? We have scientists. But all jokes aside, Izuku then, like, he, like, right before he puts it in, he could see, like, Midnight is just, like, what would be the right word on her face? Worried? Like, Izuku's just like, oh, a condom? Yeah, no. That ain't happening. Midnight's eyes widen because she low-key wanted the condom, but she's not gonna be opposed to it, Rob. It's just, my God, he a horse. So yeah, when Izuku, because Midnight's not a virgin, he ain't gonna be gentle. He just rams it all the way in, which is causing her to like moan and scream out. But because of the ball gag, it's muffled. So, use your imagination or just look up a scene. I'm not gonna go into what a screamed, ball gagged noise is because I'm not trying to remember my fucking ex right now. Anyway, Izuku just starts rapid fire, like machine gun firing, like back, like just strokes, which Midnight can't handle for shit. Like her body is just like squirming and acting like she's coming constantly. Like every 3 minutes is just like squirt, 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 and Izuku's just like, damn, I should have brought a fucking kiddie pool. I gotta stop. I gotta stop, man. That's fucking horrible. So yeah, that's going on. And Izuku eventually, like, he flips her around, he smacks her ass again, and then he starts like fondling both of her cheeks, spreading them, playing with them, and kid benefits. I've never played Among Us, and I don't even care to play it. I don't even care if y'all hate me for it. I just don't see the joy of playing Among Us. It's pretty much just playing a video game of The Thing, and that's how I see it as. And I didn't really like The Thing. I love the movie, but like a game interpretation, not really. So yeah, back to the story. When Izuku then turns Midnight around and he's fondling her cheeks, smacking them, he spreads them, and like he has a devilish grin on his face, and he starts like, he chuckled a little bit, and Midnight picked up on it, and she's shaking her head, no, like no, and Izuku just nods and saying, oh yeah, it about to go down. So he puts the tip in like in her ass, and he's just slowly pushing it in because he's gonna be a gentleman about the back door. He knows like just a full on ram might be the end of her. Just like the ultimate like broken spine. I gotta stop. So anyway, he's slowly going in and out. Like he's only going like about halfway through. And Midnight is just enjoying it like a mother. Like she's just moaning a lot. Izuku then like he undoes the ball gag for her to like finally let out her moans, and Izuku then grabs her by the throat with his left hand because she's still kind of floating in the air because of the bondage rope. So yeah, he starts choking her in the back, and he starts whispering in her ear, saying like he never thought the rated R hero could do such nasty and dirty things. He's saying that he's really happy that he got to experience this with her. And Mina's just like she stamped, like she got no words, bro. Like her mind blank. She's just like, kid, guess, oh my, like shit like that. And Izuku's just like, He then like is putting it all the way in, and this causes Midnight to go and Izuku's just like, there we go, like, you know, trying to get like something out of her, and Midnight's just like, it's so fucking huge. And yeah, Izuku then says, there you are, Nemuri. And she's just like panting, like she finally gained some consciousness, like, but she's still like hella out of it. And she's just looking at Izuku, and then she's just saying, please don't stop. And Izuku's just like, since you asked so nicely. He then proceeds to fuck the ever-loving shit out of her. Like, yeah, eventually they hear two bone, like a pop, but Izuku, like, he didn't really know, like, he wasn't really listening, because it was when he nutted, because he nutted in Midnight's ass, because, it's just easier, no worry about birth control. It's just something Izuku just picked up along the way. Oh, fucking hell. So yeah, that happened. Midnight's just like pretty much completely wiped out, zero stamina, needs to like hibernate for 2 years, type shit. But no, Izuku, before he leaves, he does kiss Midnight on the head. He tucks her into her bed because then he realized we did it everywhere but the bedroom. Huh. That's nice. And then Izuku's just like, revitalize. Pretty much like giving Midnight a head start on her stamina. Like, and then after this, like, she starts breathing heavily and then goes back to sleep. But he only like restored stamina, not physical heal. So that's why she's gonna be limping the next day. And now we're back to the present timeline. 40 minutes in. Ah, fuck. If I remember today. Alright. I'm good. I was like trying to remember what time I go into work today. I have snacks with me because, yeah. I'm gonna open one of them. It's just a bag of hot Cheetos, so mind the crunch. Okay, so the very next day, after midnight, it's just like gets her hips popped back into place, and Izuku is just like, that was the popping noise. Like he thinks this in the back of his head. I'm going to a different photo now. Alright, back to the story. And I don't know. I saw this Joker, the Batman who laughs mixed in with Deku, so I gotta share it because it's so fucking cool. And yeah, I kind of want to make this his hero costume, honestly. Yeah, fuck it. It's his hero costume. It's just black and white. But instead of like rabbit ears, it'll be where his horns come out. He'll have his devil wings in his tail still, like Zagrid. And yeah, I'll say the visored. Each point is like a camera, and he's just having a 360 vision. So yeah. Back to this. So it's after he fist bumps Kirishima, and like the whole class gets kind of quiet down because they were talking a bit because of Izuku's achievement. So yeah, he will get a whip tattoo on his arm later, and yeah, but that's later. Where am I going with this? Well, the next thing to happen is the Quirk application test. I don't know why I use that voice. So, Quirk application test, and everyone is like excited to see what Izuku can do. So, I'll say Midnight, like, now that she can walk again, she's more energetic. So, yeah. Like, she throws the ball at Izuku, but, like, trying to hurt him, like, aiming at the face. And Izuku just catches it right away, not even looking. And he's just like, I thought I fixed the soreness. And Midnight's just, like, mad pouting, but, like, you go first. And everyone's just like, oh, so what are we doing? She's just like, we're doing Quirk applications tests to see how much you guys have grown with your power. So yeah, Izuku, he grabs the ball, and he's just like, alright. And like, when he comes out in his regular attire, Midnight was mad, saying you have to wear a school, like, gym suit, and Izuku's just like, nah, I feel more comfortable like this. And, yeah. Midnight's just like, no, you have to wear the school attire. And Izuku's just like, he just takes off his shirt right then and there. And Midnight's just like, what are you? Like, all the girls are coming out, and so are the guys, as Izuku's just ripping off his regular t-shirt. And yeah, Izuku give no fucks. Like, the whole girls are like blushing. Momo, she's just like, ooh, it's a very good body. And Jiro's just like, oh, I almost could have had that. And yeah, that's a thing. Midnight's just like, oh my god, fuck. She's getting flashbacks. And this makes her body quiver. And Izuku picks up on it. And they're like, if you want, I can just stay shirtless. Maybe you'll like that more. And Midnight like tosses him a shirt, the uniform. And Izuku's just like, can I just keep the shirt on? Like, can I just wear the short? Because I'll probably take off my pants here too. Like, smiling at Midnight. And Midnight's just like, fine, just get in position. And Izuku's just like, huh, that sounds very familiar. And Midnight gets more flustered, just like, not that way. And Izuku's just like laughing. Momo and Jiro pick up on this, like, oh, okay. So this hag thinks she can steal my man. Oh, it's so fucking horrible, but yeah, they don't like the competition. Especially Momo, because Momo realizes she's finally been outbusted. Fucking horrible. But yeah, Momo realized she's outbusted here. So, and this woman uses like toys and shit, so she's just like, fuck, now I have to expand my forte. Ah, shit, this is fucking horrible, but this is what y'all want, so fuck it, I don't care. Who am I to deny the people? So, here we go. When Izuku, like, he grabs the ball, I'll say his eyes start glowing red, but no one can see it. They're not noticing it. And when he chucks the ball, he yells outer space, like, outer space! I have to remember to do the voice sometimes, and I forget. So yeah, he yells that, and the shit just causes like 5 sonic booms, and bing, gone. Midnight gets infinity, and she's just like, oh fuck. Yeah, infinity, guys. Infinity. And Midnight's just like, I wonder what else is infinite about this guy. And then like she has to slide back to reality, which Momo and Jiro also do, because they were also thinking, the infinity? What else is infinite? La 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 la. Da da. Infinite stamina. Not yet. Maybe. So here we go. Izuku, like, he pretty much dominates the whole area, because Word Soul Magic is broken as fuck. He gets first place, Momo gets second, Bakugo third, Todoroki fourth. The whole class is just meh. If y'all want me to get like who all is in like the first college year of 1A, I will, but in the next video, because right now it's not that important to me. So yeah, after this, like, everyone's like, all the girls are like talking to Izuku, and they're all like asking him about the tattoos and everything. And some of the guys are like not trying to like go over there, but they are curious. So they're eavesdropping a little bit. So yeah. And I'll say Todoroki walks up to Izuku and asks him what happened to him, like what's with this new different Izuku. And Izuku's just like, I don't know, Todoroki. Maybe you try dating someone for 3 years, having a best friend along those 3 years, and then have that said best friend fuck your girlfriend, and then have the person who you admire tell you went overboard. Yeah, I don't think that Izuku should thrive here in 1A. He wouldn't have. However, I think I can. And Todoroki's like taken back by this because he's not expecting Izuku to be like a threat, but because he remembers Izuku as support course Izuku, not like I have broken OP magic or broken OP quirk. So yeah. I'm gonna say Midnight asked Izuku to stay after class because she wants to ask Izuku something. And yeah. So he'll stay after class, and all the girls are just like, oh, okay. The guys are just like, I'm jealous. Momo and Jiro are just like, oh, this bitch. Greedy little whore. Oh, shit. So before, like, before those two head out, like, they're the last two girls in the classroom with Izuku, because they're more cool. Bakugo, like, he leaves, because, like, he's just like, alright then, as long as he's not fucking my mom, I don't care. Like, because he's salty about that. He's just like, bro, like, how do I beat him as long as he has that over me? Like, for real. If you think about it, like, you fight a guy, and, like, first you lose to him, and then he fucks your mom. It's like, how do you come back from that, man? You don't. You just don't. So, yeah, that Bakugo is in that kind of, like, how do I outdo a guy who fucked my mom? Like, what the hell? Like, I already seen what he did to a guy who fucked his chick, so I'm not going to try and go there. But, yeah, so, back to Momo and Jiro. Before they leave, Jiro gives Izuku a kiss on the lips, like, and grabs Izuku's hand, like, and puts it on her chest, making her feel. And Izuku's just like, this is a pleasant surprise. So he kisses Jiro back. Oh shit, that is not something. Alright then, I'm gonna have to wrap this up because, well, yeah, I'm actually hungry, so I'm gonna go get food. But I'm gonna finish this up. It's almost an hour, so I'd say that should hold you guys up for like until I get the next part. But I do have to record other what ifs, guys. So calm down, dudes. Fuck. I get it. Y'all want part 2, part 3, part 4, whatever. Just give me a minute. I still have a job to get to. I do other shit. And yeah. That and my social life, I do kind of want to have that still. So, this is, yeah. And the reason why Kami's up here is because I'm going to end it with him meeting Kami. Well, correction. Kami was in 1A, so he already knows Kami, but Kami waiting for him. So, yeah. I'm just saying she went to the bathroom first, but she don't know that the whole Momo Jiro thing happened. But, yeah. I'm going to go back to it. So, yeah, as I was saying, Jiro kisses him, makes Izuku grab her titty, and Izuku's just like, this is a pleasant surprise. And I'll say Midnight Nut's there. She went to go get something. And, yeah. So when she pulls away from Izuku, she's just like, don't keep me waiting. Nah, correction. She says, don't keep us waiting. Izuku's just like us, and then Momo comes in and does the exact same shit, but with his other hand. Because I'll say the other hand, Jiro still had the other hand on her titty. So yeah, Izuku now has one hand on Jiro's titty, is making out with Momo, then has Momo's titty in the other hand. Because, fuck it, it's time. Oh shit, I'm fucking horrible. So yeah, and Momo uses a lot more tongue than Jiro did. Like, a lot more. And Izuku's eyes are like they were open, like, okay. And I'll say Jiro saw, like, there was a lot more. And Jiro's, like, getting flustered. So she squeezes Izuku's hand to make her squeeze hers. And Izuku's just like, I'm living the best life. I am living the best life. So, yeah. When Momo finally pulls away, Izuku finally gets his hands back, too. And he's just like, wow. When? When is this? Like, when? When so I can, like, be 100%. And they're like saying tomorrow night, because I'll say it's like they started on a Thursday, and they're like just saying because they want to give Izuku all the attention and energy and keep him up all night, because yeah, they're not trying to let him sleep, and they know school's important. So yeah, that's gonna be a thing for next time, just so y'all have something to look forward to and can start commenting on my other videos. When is that gonna come out? I'm just fucking with y'all. So yeah, when Midnight comes in, it's with Kami, and Midnight just says, "Izuku, this is Kami." I already forgot her last name. All right, fuck it. Whatever her last name was, she just says Kami. Blah 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 blah. Izuku's just like, "Alright, then what's going on?" And Midnight just saying, "Yeah, she's technically the lowest kid here, intelligence-wise, and you will be in charge of tutoring her." And Kami, she's just like dressed up like this right now, and like, yeah, she does like the whole like wink and blow Izuku a kiss thing, and Izuku's just like, he smiles at Midnight and just like, I'm pretty sure you could have chosen someone else. Is there a reason why me in particular? And then Midnight's just like, you technically are the one with the highest test scores, so yeah. And Izuku's just like, yeah, but it didn't have to be me, right? Midnight's just like, I see what you're implying. And Midnight's just like, we just think that maybe you would be best to teach someone, since you went from support course to hero course. So yeah. And Kami's just like, pleasure to meet you. And Izuku's just like, nah, the pleasure's all mine, but I wouldn't mind giving you pleasure. And Kami's just like, oh. And Midnight hears this, and she's just like, don't tell me this is gonna backfire on me. Just like I was thinking maybe to like bring in a younger one to help like deter some of his stamina, but no. What if I made the mistake and he just wanted the younger? But Izuku caught on to what Midnight was implying with her, Kami, and him. So he's not against it. He's just like, let me train this one first, in a sense. Because, like, yeah. So Izuku asked Kami if she's free tonight, that she can come and study at his place, because that's gonna happen. And you know what? I'm gonna end it off right there because I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get food. Alright then. Oh shit, I just realized. Ututsushimi? It's right there in the corner. Didn't see that. Alright then. Have a good one.